I think the consumer feels helpless. And that's a place that the church can really have a voice where people can listen because they're hungry for answers.
The Reverend Stephanie Price believes churches should promote good nutrition right alongside spiritual fitness.
I am a mother of a 4-year-old, and I think about all the time what she is intaking, what she's putting into her body, where it's coming from.
Price is an associate pastor at Hope United Methodist Church in Greenwood Village, Colorado.
As a minister, I have been so shocked, specifically over the past 2 years, the congregants and the people that we've lost from cancer and the funerals that we've had to do of young people. And it's impossible not to think about what are the nutritional aspects that are playing a role in this and how do we stop this.
The young pastor is leading a movement to link farmers with congregations through co-ops. Growers could sell their harvests in church parking lots and bring new people to church.
Churches have this great opportunity to support local farmers who are committed to this way of life of providing healthy food that's locally grown. And in that partnership of supporting one another, what we really see happening is sustainable communities are creating sustainable congregations.
Price is the Peace with Justice coordinator for the Rocky Mountain Conference, where many churches are in rural areas. She says the co-op program is a great tool for evangelization.
How do we have a vital congregation in an area where people are moving out of it and the community is literally dying? So this is a way of really addressing those needs. So we're talking about economic justice and some of these deeper issues that are traditionally associated with peace with justice, but we're really getting to this core issue of how do we make congregations that are sustainable and support the local produce, the local farmers and the local workers.
Price has always had a heart for serving others. As a young college graduate with a degree in psychology, Price was on her way to a career in counseling.
My first job was at a downtown Denver youth shelter. All of the teens that were coming in kept asking these really spiritual questions. So they were getting their primary needs met of shelter and feeling safe and food, and the first thing that they wanted to know from the counselors were things of spiritual nature. I really wanted to be able to provide for them in a tangible way and in a really real way that inner sense I had of feeling safe and loved by God.
Price felt a call to ministry and enrolled alongside her husband John at the Iliff School of Theology, a United Methodist seminary.
My husband and I wanted to be at a place that took social justice ministries seriously and wasn't afraid to really have conversations that might be unacceptable at other seminaries. So Iliff quickly became a home for us. So I specialized in pastoral care, just the idea of learning how to more fully care for one another and how to more fully recognize the divine and the human in each person just has always been something to me that's not only worth study but worth experiencing, and Iliff really did that for me.
The Ministerial Education Fund enables United Methodists to invest in the future of the church through support of seminaries.
The Iliff School of Theology provided me with a scholarship that paid for half of my tuition, and because my husband and I were both going at the same time, you can just imagine how helpful that was. It made it possible for us to really take this journey together.
The Ministerial Education Fund supports clergy recruitment, continuing education for pastors, financial aid for students, and basic support of the 13 United Methodist seminaries.
A United Methodist seminary really showed me that I wasn't just called to be a pastor of a parish, but that I really was being called to be a religious leader. We're really called out into the world to lead in a really specific and important way.
Your generous support for the Ministerial Education Fund helps men and women bring fresh ideas to ministry through ordination.
If we're going to invest in anything at all, education of our clergy people and our lay people should be first and foremost, because that's what makes the world a better place. we deserve the best of the best, and God has called the best of the best. So it's our responsibility to equip them to be successful in that call.
Learn more about the Ministerial Education Fund at www.umcgiving.org/MEF.